This is SimpleCommands, the customizable app that controls everything in your life that uses the internet. There are three main components of SimpleCommands: listeners, which are listed at the bottom of the phone screen, connections, and items. Listeners are the devices you use to communicate with SimpleCommands. They include your Apple Watch, SMS through Siri or the normal messaging app, and Slack. And soon Google Home will be a listener too. Connections are the other apps that you connect to SimpleCommands so you can control all of them in a centralized location. Some examples of these include Lyft, Uber, Philips Hue, and Wink. And finally, items are the devices and services that you communicate with through SimpleCommands, i.e. your light bulbs, your Uber account, checking account, etc., etc. You can see a complete list of your connections by clicking your Connections button on your home screen. You can press any one of these connections to see the items associated with that connection. Alternatively, you can see a list of all of your items by clicking the Items button on your home screen. When you select one of these items, you can see the commands that you can run on this item. For example, when you click the second floor thermostat, you can turn the temperature up, down, turn it on, turn it off, set the temperature, and see what the current temperature is. When I select this office light bulb, I can turn it off, on, adjust the brightness, and toggle whether it is on or off. And for our last example, I can see the location of my car, check on any mechanical warnings, or even check how much gas is left in the gas tank. I will now show you how SimpleCommands works through the watch listener on your screen. For my first example, I'll show you how to use LifeX, one of the many makers of smart light bulbs. After pressing Connections on the Watch app and scrolling down to LifeX, select which light bulb you would like to change. I'm going to choose the office light bulb. First, I'll turn the office light bulb on. And I will change its color. Let's see, I'll change it to red. Let's do one more example. How about something a little bit more interesting? Let's see, how about Yahoo Fantasy Sports? After selecting the Yahoo Fantasy Sports connection, I have to choose which one of my fantasy football teams I want to interact with. I'll do Bachmanity. And now you see the 4 commands that SimpleCommands can run with Yahoo Fantasy Sports. I can show you my current matchup score, or I can fix my roster, which means any player that is starting on my roster that is injured or on bye will automatically be replaced with the highest ranked replacement on my bench. And that is just a quick introduction to SimpleCommands. You can see it really is very simple. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact us through Facebook or our email, which will be on our Facebook page, or view our YouTube page with more videos on how to use SimpleCommands.